Cosmic bubble. I've already defined that there are two areas of space, one outside the electromagnetic field and one inside. It looks like this. Cosmic background microwave radiation is actually a thermal signature of these bubbles on a large scale. But what we're going to focus on here is the fact that inside the bubble is a layered structure, just like this. These are pictures only I have. See the layers? Each one of those layers has the ability to hold and transmit light, so that you end up with a structure that can show an image, a picture of something, an actual explosion, and a reflection of it on the background. And you can see here the layer that it's on. You can see the similarity between this picture and this one in Orion, where there's an explosion. Same thing, one explosion and a reflection. But in this reflection here, you look down deep, you see right there, that little object in the background is actually a reflection of this, along the same lines of reflections here. And this is multiplied because as layers spread out, you have lines of reflections, mirages, going all in here. These are not even real. All these are not even real. This is not real. This is all a reflection on a layer, a layer, a layer, a layer. Here we see the same thing. It goes on and on. There's a layer structure inside of Orion, and there's a Trifid Nebula, same thing, a picture and a layer of reflection behind it. You see this image here. The same thing is found in the Flame Nebula, right there. And that's because it's similar to the Antenna Galaxy. This galaxy has the same thing as the Flame Nebula right there. Explosion of a new mother rock. You see the position of it right here, and there's a reflection on the other side, down here. This one, and you notice the L shape right there. If we take this picture of Orion, we turn it like this, and use a computer program to take all these stars out from in here, this is what it ends up looking like. The same images. There's a Horsehead Nebula right here. There's Orion back up here. You can't see it no more. There's a M42 Nebula. That's the edge of it. And in between all these here, you can see these layers. This is not besides the fold on the paper. This is what you're seeing in here. You got the same thing in the Antenna Galaxy. There's without the stars. You see the layers that I showed you right here, the layering. There it is in between Orion, Sword Nebula, and the Horsehead. And in between this, you see a line, a structure going this direction, all down there, and then it makes an angle and goes this way, which is exactly what you see here. This one right here, and then this one across there, and there's the reflection of that one. The idea being that all of these layers, one's northward magnetic, the other southward magnetic, and in between those is a layer of electricity, negative electricity, that Voyager discovered, that carries these images. Same thing here. This is a picture of those layers. Each one carries a snapshot of one going before. It's how light doesn't travel. It propagates on layers within a medium. But that's not the good part. Good part is, let's go back down to the structure, this idea that these are layers and a medium, each one capable of carrying an image or a picture, and each one a part of the structure inside of here. You follow that? That this structure of layers that carries these pictures and images is all within here. Each one of those galaxies is surrounded by layers that carries pictures. Now, let's see. Let's take this picture right here. What does that look like? Oh, we squeeze that down all together and look what it looks like. A brain. The human brain. Each part of the brain has layers, and you can see each of those layers is the same as the layers surrounding galaxies in space. You follow that? See the structure? So each one of these layers in this brain, right here, you see how they fall around. That we'll show you what this is right here in a little bit. It's so cool. But that picture, these layers, you see that area right in between there? I don't know where it is. Okay. That is right there. Like looks like a neural network. Those are galaxies. And it sure looks like that spongy material in between the layers where they connect across and carry images of light. So this brain has layers that carry images of light between it. It looks like a galaxy, so that's the whole thing. You see people that say, wow, the galaxy is a giant brain. But guess what? Once again, it's the opposite. The human brain is based on the structure of the galaxy. Cosmic bubble inside everybody's head. Thank you. So the whole premise behind the cosmic bubble being a layered structure with electrical and negative sheaths in between that transmit these images or these mirages we see in these pictures, the layered structure right here, is the idea that the human brain is exactly the same way. The lobes of it, the whole thing is a folded structure similar to this, in which these layers act as transmission layers, a light image on each one of these layers. And your brain searches through all these functions to find the image, the picture of what you see in your head. And it works exactly the same way as the cosmic bubble does when it stores each one of these images on a layer.